Mindset was written by Stanford University psychologist Carol Dweck. Her decades of research on achievement and success led her to discover what great parents, teachers, CEOs, and athletes already know, that our mindset is the basis of accomplishment. Lesson 1. The two mindsets. People with the fixed mindset believe intelligence can't be changed. This leads to a desire to look smart, so they avoid challenges. They don't want to look bad if they fail, which holds them back. In the face of obstacles, they get defensive or give up easily. They see effort as pointless and believe that people are only great at things because they were born with special talents. When confronted with constructive criticism, they ignore it. Lastly, they feel threatened by the success of others. People with a fixed mindset achieve much less than they're capable of. On the other hand, people with a growth mindset believe intelligence can be developed. This leads to a desire to learn, so instead of avoiding challenges, they embrace them. They persist in the face of obstacles and see effort as a path to mastery. They accept constructive criticism and use it to their advantage. Lastly, they feel inspired by and learn from the success of others. As a result, they fulfill their ultimate potential. Lesson 5. Mindset in parenting and teaching. The way children think about themselves is heavily based on the messages they receive from their parents and teachers. This has a direct effect on their learning and development. With every interaction you have with a child, ask yourself, am I giving them the fixed mindset message that they have permanent traits and I'm judging them? Or am I communicating a growth mindset message that says, you are a developing person and I'm interested in your development? Another critical lesson is to not praise children's intelligence. If you say, you learn that quickly, you're so smart, what children really hear is, if I don't learn something quickly, I'm not smart. Or if you say, you're so brilliant, you got an A without even studying, children really hear, I better quit studying or they won't think I'm brilliant. This doesn't mean don't praise your children, but praise their effort and choices, not their intelligence and talent. You could say, you really studied for your test and your improvement shows it. You read the material over several times and you tested yourself on it. It really worked. Consider this real-life scenario. 9-year-old Elizabeth loved gymnastics and was determined to win the local gymnastics competition. She did very well, but not enough to win. She was devastated. If you were her parents, what would you do? Tell Elizabeth you thought she was the best? Tell her she was robbed of a ribbon that was rightfully hers? Reassure her that gymnastics is not important? Tell her she has the ability and will definitely win next time? Or tell her she didn't deserve to win? Feel free to pause the video and think about this for a moment. Now let's run through each answer. A is insincere and doesn't offer her a way to improve. B places blame on the judges when the problem was her performance. Do you want Elizabeth growing up to blame others for her deficiencies? C is a fixed mindset response that teaches her to devalue something if she doesn't do well right away. D, does ability automatically take you where you want to go? If Elizabeth didn't win this one, why should she win the next one? And finally E, it seems harsh and obviously you'd say it in a nicer way, but this is necessary to help Elizabeth cultivate a growth mindset that will bring her success in the future. Her growth-minded father told her, Elizabeth, I know how you feel. It's so disappointing to have your hopes up and perform your best but not win. But you know, you haven't really earned it yet. There were many girls who've been in gymnastics longer than you have and who've worked a lot harder than you. If this is something you really want, then it's something you'll have to really work for. Elizabeth took this to heart and spent more time perfecting her routines. At the next competition, she became the overall champion. Now for the final lesson, how to change your mindset. The first way is to access Carol's resources. One is the Brainology computer program, designed to help students develop a growth mindset through classroom activities and online instruction. Other resources include a live workshop, webinars, keynote presentations, and